So that's a good theory, but it's actually in practice. This isn't just a theoretical model. We've been actually doing this for 2 years in real world settings. This is a super quick synopsis on how it unfolded. Two people got together to write the theory of the bridge. That allowed us to work out some personal and interpersonal systems. We started a business to give it a try, to see what happens. That allowed us to work out more features of the bridge, to refine the model. In there, a third person came on the call. So this is me, Rebecca, and Cindy, who are all on this call right here. That business, the first business we started is called Skid Marks. It's we reclaim pallet wood and turn them into useful products. Some of the money from Skid Marks was then put towards writing, editing, and publishing in-house our first book called Monkey Wrenches. So Skid Marks helped Monkey Wrench get off the ground. Monkey Wrench then promotes Skid Marks and the bridge and Activate Us. And then Skid Marks, I should have had them available, but Skid Marks actually makes the little display stands that Monkey Wrenches is sold in local shops, because we don't sell through corporate distributors. It's only through local stores. And so Skid Marks builds those little wooden display stands. And so this has allowed us to work out interpersonal skills with, 2 people, with 3 people, various different dynamics. It helped us work out the dynamics between multiple businesses. That book business has since grown into more books. The second one being our workbook. So this is, if anyone wants to learn the bridge, we have an actual workbook. And the way that Monkey Wrenches helped that workbook was not financially, but what took us 3 years to finish the first book took us, 4 or 5 months to do the second book. So that was a huge help. That has turned into a training program, which I'll talk about in just a moment. And so that training program also supports the previous businesses, because if there's a community out there who wants to actually implement the bridge, distributing Monkey Wrenches and starting your own Skid Marks were both designed for a community to start up immediately. The systems were worked out. They were designed for communities to implement, so they could have some cash flow and right off the bat. Our fourth project, which is coming along nicely, is it's our store, I suppose. We do print on demand. We make designs and print on demand, and there's an affiliate aspect and a blog, and we just started a podcast, and so that obviously supports the rest of the work that we do. And in the meantime, more people have come on board, which we created the B team, which is our support network. And I'll highlight these in a little bit. So anyone who is practicing the bridge, we have a weekly, every second week call for anyone who's we just talk about the bridge. What have you done? What can work? What can, just a support call. And so that allowed us to now start networking multiple community, or to involve multiple communities. Our next step now is to start networking multiple communities. That's down the road. Individual communities have to get established, but then they would start networking. So back in 2017, we started theorizing the bridge. In 2020, we started our first business, Skid Marks, and now we're ready to share it out with the world. And that's the small evolution of the bridge. And so our workshops are called Activate Your Cascade. So any group of people, or any individual for that matter, who's interested in actually implementing this, or at least going down that road, we have a workbook and a workshop in place to start building your cascade.